Hey, Young here with Overlandish. What's up, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, hashtag AZTG, the Arizona Tundra Group, Tundra Crew, what's going on? Today I am starting what I'm thinking is going to be a three-part series on enhancing my cargo area for everyday living, outdoor recreation, and overlanding, starting with what I got right here, the Toyota deck rail system. That's going to don't really need it for the other applications, but it does offer me some utility and extra tie down points that I figured I would add into this system. So I'm starting with this today. Let me get into the box here, get the instructions read, kind of sort out, get the tools I need, and I'll be back with this unboxing slash installation video. Stay tuned. Thanks. Alright, well, I've unboxed it here, and pretty straightforward, simple, ain't much to it. One tool required, a T30 Torx for the mounting hardware. Interesting thing about the Crew Max short bed is that on the rails, they're all the same exact size, same length. And the only thing that distinguishes the head from the side rails is that one guide right there. Here, let me get up here and show you. This one little guide right here, that's the only thing that distinguishes a head rail from a side rail. Outside of that, it's going to be a pretty straightforward installation. These will mount up to these, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's these holes in here that are from the factory with threaded inserts in it that you'll mount them to. And that's about it. I'll go ahead and have the camera running while I do this. I'll come back in a minute after I got things kind of in place where I need it, and then roll on my installation. But guys, if you're going to do like I did, be sure that you think far enough ahead that if you think you want to do this system and you're doing a spray and bed liner, have your bed lining company mask off those holes so you don't have to clean them out. That's what I did, so I'm not going to have any interruption with my installation of this due to the threads being gummed up by bed liner. So just keep that in mind if you're going to do a bed liner before you put the rail in. Make sure they mask off those factory holes. Alright guys, I have got the tool, the hardware, and my rail. So like I said, the only thing that distinguishes the head rail from the side rails on the Crew Max, because they're the same exact length and size, is that little insert on the middle of the one. That's your head rail, and that one slides into that hole there and then locks over to the left. So we'll go ahead and do that. Boom. Hard part's done, I guess. Get our hardware started. Let's see if we can get our hardware started. It would probably help to have a dedicated torque wrench for this, but I gotta use a nut driver with an insert. So it does suggest in the instructions there that you want to torque these down to, I think it's at 150. Let me see here. Foot-pounds. 150 foot-pounds on that. So something that you might want to consider doing. I don't have a torque wrench, but I have one at my shop. So when I get to the work on Monday morning, I will go ahead and verify that I do have 150 foot-pounds on these. And guys, I know it seems kind of nerdy to follow instructions, but if you ever want to win a liability lawsuit against the manufacturer, you need to follow them, because otherwise if they get proved in court that you didn't follow them, they're not negligent, they're not liable. So I always install per manufacturer instructions and then use it. And then if I don't like the way it's handling, I want to, I guess, increase its value to me or its practicality to me, I'll go ahead and modify from there. But once I modify from there, the manufacturer's no longer liable. So I am not gonna modify this any, other than I'm gonna add some aftermarket stuff behind it, which isn't gonna affect the function of this rail system. It'll actually enhance it. And there you go, just like that. Head rails in, got the two side rails to go. Shouldn't be much more than a 15-minute project. Be back at you when I get the sides and the cleats on. Alright guys, installation complete. She is all in. This is the deck rail system from Toyota for the Tundra. It comes with everything you see back here. The 3 rails, the 4 cleats, which just provide you adjustable tie down points in addition to these little jobbies right here. You got one at each corner of the bed, so now you've got 8 tie down points, 4 of which are adjustable from side rail to head rail, as narrow as you want to as wide as the rail will let you take it. Like I said, this is part 1 of probably a 3-part series on my cargo upgrade for everyday living, overlanding, outdoor recreation type of thing. I hope this was semi-informative for you. You can look me up on Facebook at AO Reliance or at Instagram at AO Reliance. I just started a page over there that I'm going to upload content or photographs and stuff that I didn't have on YouTube to Instagram and maybe to Facebook. But if you like this video, click subscribe and little bell icon for the notifications, and stay tuned. I will do another Overlandish update video when I do the second part of this cargo management. Y'all have a great weekend, and peace out, Arizona Tundra.